Think you know the biggest mistake to avoid when brewing beer? Think it's poor sanitation, pitching the wrong yeast, poor fermentation temps, or getting bottle bombs by overcarbonating your beer? Well, no, it's actually none of these. And this mistake almost cost me my entire batch of beer.
The following mistakes are often thought of as some of the biggest disasters in brewing. Poor sanitation can lead to infections in beer with dubious health effects. Poor temp control can give off flavours and crap tasting beer. Pitch the wrong yeast and you've just made something entirely different. Overcarbonation turns your beer into little hoppy hand grenades ready to go off without a notice. Oxidation, the arch enemy of every IPA, turning your beer into wet cardboard. Maybe you bought equipment that was cheap crap that didn't work, or wasted your money on expensive crap that wasn't even better than the cheap crap, using poor quality ingredients, bad water, or having a recipe that just sucked. Crap in equals crap out.
See, the thing about all these mistakes is at least you still end up with beer. Unless it's unsafe to drink. I mean, it might taste like crap, but at least you still end up with something. But the thing about the biggest mistake to avoid is that it guarantees that you will absolutely end up with no beer at all. And this mistake is getting your beer on the floor. That's right, getting it on the floor. Either via connections in your brewing system that are just not being tightened or fitted correctly, or perhaps just missing your brewing vessel completely altogether. If your beer does end up on the floor, I mean, you could try to save it, I suppose. I don't know, like sprinkle a bit of yeast over it and try and lick it up off the floor once it ferments, but I don't think it would taste very nice. It'd probably just taste like the concrete floor, I imagine. So this mistake almost happened to me when I was brewing the first beer for the first brew day on the JKB Brewing channel. So the tap on my fermenter was not tightened properly, and when I went to transfer beer from the boil kettle into the fermenter, the beer started leaking out on the floor and it was almost a complete disaster. But luckily I was able to quickly pick this up. Well, I mean, if you start seeing beer all over the floor, you kind of notice it. So luckily I was able to quickly fix it and rectify the problem and still ended up with beer. But it was a close call and it could have gone completely to shit. So now that you know the biggest disaster and mistake to avoid when making beer, do you want to know how to do it correctly? Well, join me in my upcoming series going through step by step, a complete step-by-step guide on how to make beer. I'm going to cover everything from how to get inspiration and how to create a recipe through to step by step what happens on brew day and how to go through all that, all the way through to packaging and finally drinking beer. Join me to avoid common mistakes and common pitfalls, learn some new brewing techniques, and take your homebrewing game to the next level. I'm Jamie, the founder of JKB Brewing, a nomad brewery located in Melbourne, Australia. And through my business, I partner with craft breweries to bring my homebrewing recipes to life. Subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of the step-by-step guide on how to make beer. So thanks for watching, and until next time, cheers.